company.
It's breezy.
Running. Working on myself, I need to shine. Shorty fell in love with a star. Nike on my kicks, I need a ball. Missing on that ass, I got a call. Baby, come and tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me. Maybe you could talk to me. Anything, baby, would you shine with me? Side with me. Girl, I know it's dangerous, I need your company. Baby, tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me. Maybe you could talk to me. Anything, baby, would you shine with me? Side with me. Girl, I know it's dangerous, I need your company.
Brothers and sisters, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, males and females, and also the LGBTQI+ community, welcome to yet another episode of Midday Conversations. I'm your host, Nicholas. Follow me there on Instagram. It is at Nico_Nicholas to stay updated on the upcoming episodes and also updates of the channel itself. We are there, of course, also on TikTok and Facebook. It is just at Midday Conversations. For those who do not have the mentioned social media platforms above, we do have a WhatsApp channel created for you guys, and also it is not restricted. Even if you do have the social media platforms mentioned, please do join our WhatsApp channel. The link is in the bio. In the bio, you'll find the link tree to all our social media platforms. Before we get into it, please click that subscribe button, like this video, because I guarantee you are definitely going to like it. Comment your thoughts along the duration of the video of what you think of what we will be discussing today. Obviously, I cannot have a discussion alone. I'm not alone. I'm with my brother here. My brother, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm also good, thank you. You know, I think you're the first guest to ask me, how am I doing myself? They all ask me, I always ask them, how are you? And then they're like, I'm good. I don't know if they are nervous or what, but then I'm good, thank you for
I
asking.
can say maybe they are nervous. You never know.
Are you not nervous?
I am.
Relax, we're just having a conversation. Introduce yourself to the audience there.
Hi guys, my name is Yamkela Vakele. I'm a content creator and also a student at UFS. On Facebook, I'm Yamkela Vakele. Instagram, Yamkela Vakele, and also TikTok is Yamkela Vakele.
Yeah, and you heard people like Yamkela Vakele. Hopefully, he's probably not a stranger to you guys, but I'm sure today's setup is strange because usually we are just drinking Nick 2, or as I like to call it. I'll explain later as we get into it why we have a setup like this. Yamkela,
Yes.
let's get into the business of the day.
Okay.
Who is Yamkela, both on the internet and also in real life?
I can say Yamkela on the internet is someone who's all about having fun, bubbly person, crazy. But in real life, it's like I can say I'm very tense, I'm very serious in real life, because whenever people see me like face to face, they have the expectation that I'll be that crazy person, that person that is very hypey, but they see this tense person, someone that is very serious in all those things. I guess people don't understand the fact that when I'm creating videos, it's mostly when I'm alone in my room. So when you are alone, you do a lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
And then when you're in front of people, you're a different person. Now when relate, like you have to like be serious. Yeah.
And then, and then in real life, you said that you are tense, so you're always standing on top of business.
I can see I'm always standing on top of business, unless I'm around with my friends. Like if I'm around my friends, there's always gonna be crazy things that are going on.
Oh.
But when I'm out there, if you see me on the streets and you greet me, I'm gonna greet you like in a nice way, but people expect more from that because they see this crazy person on TikTok.
They expect you to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they expect those things. That I'm gonna do those funny things when they see me, and
we are just people.
Yeah, we are just people. We are just normal people of social media.
Do you have this thing? I forgot to Google what the fear of crowds is, but do you have a fear of being in crowded spaces? Because as you said, like you are more comfortable when you are just alone in your room, getting on funny and cool. But then, do you have that fear of being in crowded spaces?
I do, because sometimes, for example, like I can't really walk on campus alone.
Really?
Like it feels like everyone is watching me, even though I know that people are minding their own businesses, you see. So I always go with a friend. I always call a friend when I'm going to campus, even though all of my friends are doing different courses. So I don't have someone that I go with to each and every class.
Yeah.
To a point that sometimes if my friend is free, we can go to my class together. Because
Is that how bad it is?
it is bad, especially if I'm going to those big classes whereby I'm gonna go to an auditorium.
Yeah.
Like I will go with a friend so that we can just sit there. The lecturer will notice that okay, this person doesn't belong here. Just for, but I want that thing, but okay, because someone next to me that I'm used to. Because walking alone is very awkward.
So
Very awkward.
the fear of crowds, like being in crowded spaces, is it something that has always been in you, or is it something that came out of you establishing this content creation?
It's something that has always been in me. But I can say if I'm going out, let's say I'm going to a club, it's only gonna be a problem when I'm getting there. But as I drink, then I'll relax. You see. Hence I still go to groups because I know, well, okay, it's only gonna be a thing of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, when I'm arriving. But when I have to go maybe to a place, maybe to a school event, like it becomes a problem to a point that I don't really join most of the organizations at school, like let me put examples. I don't join those associations or organizations because like I'm a very awkward person.
Really?
I'm a very awkward person, especially in spaces like where there are a lot of people. Yeah.
That's, that sounds so much like me, because some people, but I don't know what do they call it in English, like who call, like the person who doesn't want to be out there. Yeah. So some people will say that like you don't like people, what.
Yeah.
We are just I'm shy. Like I'm shy.
But at some point to the place that I've put myself in, I am forced to be out there.
Yeah.
Out there, I'm forced to be out there because in order for me to be exposed in most of the things that will benefit me at the end of the day, I need to put myself out there. So I have to fight that thing. But okay, like I'm awkward in front of people. Like I have to find a way whereby I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Sure. And then where did it all start? And when did it start, to be exact? Like Yamkela into the content creation space, where did it all start? Where did it all start?
You see, for me, I've always been doing videos from high school. So I finished grade 12 in 2020. So I was doing sort of skits around 2017.
Skits, that video of Fakenka, that guy who created that video, Fakenka.
Skits, I can, Dafai.
Nah.
There's this other guy that was doing skits.
Okay.
So I used to do things more like that, those ones like in 2017, I was in grade 9. And then I stopped because now there was sort of that, what do I call it? That attention at school. Because even in class, my teachers would ask, Yamkela, what's happening? What are you doing? You see, like they were not used to those things. So it was getting me in an uncomfortable space in class. So I was like, let me just stop with this thing. Because I was doing like, I would play as a mother and then as a son, as a father, about those things. So I would take my mother's things and create a character and post. So it was even getting awkward because even my mother didn't know that I'm making videos. So if she sees those videos, she says, I took one of her things. So I stopped with videos around 2018, and then I opened an account, I think around 2021 on TikTok, but then I forgot a pin, and then I created a new one.
Is the old one still there?
The old one, it was private, you see, because I was avoiding people watching my videos. So I couldn't get back the account. So I created this account that I have in 2022, I think on the 15th of February, because that's when I bought my new phone. Created a new account, that's when I started making content. And then when I came to UFS, I came in 2023, February. So I had 11,000 followers, you see,
on TikTok.
when I came to UFS. So that's when a lot of people started seeing me, you see, because I started creating student-related content. About that's when the attention was even more because people could relate to the content. Yeah.
So, is it safe to say that you've been doing, for the most part of it, you've been doing it for fun? Because you mentioned that you would create content but then still make your videos private.
Yeah.
So we'd say that you were doing it just to make yourself happy. Was it something that you found happiness in?
You see, for me, because growing up, I always wanted to be an actor. But the stories that I've heard in the entertainment industry, like, you don't need to study for acting. You see, that's what I was hearing at that time. You don't need to study for acting. Like, if it's your talent, you can get into acting. You see, so I was more like, I see myself in a space of entertainment. You see, so I was doing it for fun at that time. I didn't know that you can actually make a living out of it. You see, so as I'm growing in the space, that's when I'm starting to see that if you're taking this content creation serious, you can actually get a living from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nice, man.
I know.
This is like, now, you see, if this thing was not an energy drink, trust me, I would take this other one also and be like, because now, like, the inner child in me just can't wait to open this one.
But then don't drink the other one today. Maybe tomorrow.
Why?
You can't drink a lot of caffeine. It's not healthy for your health.
I hope Sisipo is
It's not good for your health.
You see that lady behind the camera? She drinks like the energy drinks every day.
I think the professionals can also attest to that. It's not healthy to drink a lot of energy drinks.
You know, why you look at me like that? I'm being honest. No, but I like the fact that, you know how people just want sales.
Yeah.
They don't warn you about the side effects. I like how, as much as you want us to drink play, I believe you want people to drink play, to be powered by play, but then they must be aware of
Yeah, you mustn't do too much of it.
Yeah, too much of something can be toxic.
Yeah.
Can be toxic. So now I want to understand, because I am really inspired. Trust me, I follow you on all your social media
Thank you
platforms.
so much.
I'm really inspired. So tell me, like, what pushed you to enter into the life of content creation? We can take it back from high school, because I think you touched on a bit on saying that you wanted to be an actor. So I can say that's some of the things that pushed you to enter into the life of content creation. What else also pushed you to enter into that life, or who pushed you, if it is a person? Because I believe that they deserve their flowers for the content that you've been providing on screen.
I wouldn't say there's something else. It was more like having fun, because I'm someone that is always in my room. As much as I have friends, I'm always in my room most of the time. So with my free time, like, I'm always on my phone. So seeing people creating content, I was more like, okay, I can also do it, you see.
Yeah.
Because at that time, I think TikTok started around 2019, I'm not sure. At that time, there are people that were still growing at that time that we see today that they are making living out of content creation, you see. So I can say now what's pushing me more is the fact that I can see that I can make a living out of content creation, because as much as we receive NSFAS, it's not enough. And it's not enough. And I'm able to get money from content creation. So for me, that's one of the things that is pushing me, because I don't really call it home asking for money, because I know, okay, at least I'm making extra money here and there. Yeah.
And even the expenses are less. You don't need energy drinks to start. You have them. You don't need to go to the store asking Mama Zala, like, Mom, so I'm studying, I need study materials. At least you know that.
I have enough stock. I have enough energy. So I don't need to go and buy.
Nah.
It's less expenses.
You can rather sell.
Sell what?
Them.
No.
Huh.
They're there for free.
Yeah.
I give them for free to students.
Oh.
I don't sell them.
You don't?
Yes.
Shut up.
But I just can't give students, let's say, someone comes to my room and asks for a play, and then I'll just give him because I need to be doing some sort of campaign for me to give, for me to give students. Yeah, for example, last week I went for hiking with with international students, UFS international students. So I brought play day. So that was sort of something happening, an activity for that day. So it was necessary for me to bring play energy drink. You see, I can't just say now I'm gonna go with players and just give people because I have stock for the month and I have to do something for the month. You see, different activations. So yeah.
But we are getting something from it. Because that one is going to kill me if she doesn't get anything.
Definitely. You are getting one.
So as you know, we all need like a pillar of strength. Honestly speaking, we all need a pillar of strength. As much as we can all try as hard as it is to try and do it alone, because I feel like that's where we are most effective. But at some point, we do need someone to count on. We do need someone that you know that they can call. So who is your source of motivation that keeps you going, and also who is your pillar of support?
I couldn't say, okay, there's someone that pushes me, but knowing where I'm coming from and looking back and be like, okay, out of all my siblings, I'm the only one who actually made it to where I am now.
Sure.
You see, because even for me getting to university, I had to apply. Like I had 2 years gap year, two years gap year that was unplanned. Was applying every year until I got into higher certificate. Now I'm doing my degree. So for me to try that hard to be where I am now, that's enough motivation for me to keep going, because I cannot say, but now I'm just gonna let things be, because I'm like I've worked hard to be where I am now. Yeah. So there's no specific person I can say. If I'm feeling down, I'm just gonna call someone so that we can have a conversation and I feel better after. I don't think I have that kind of person.
So basically, you just look back and be like, hey, I come from there and there, and I don't want to see.
I just look back, and that makes me so proud, because it's more like, imagine I did grade 12 in 2020, and in high school I was one of the top achievers in high school. But unfortunately, I didn't do well with my matric. I got admission to a bachelor's degree, but I failed maths. I went to rewrite 2021, I failed maths. I went to rewrite 2022, I failed maths. So 2023, I saw the higher certificate program. That's when I got in. So for me, that's enough to motivate me to keep going, because not everyone is lucky, because the university could have rejected me, but I got accepted as one of the people that are going to be part of the 2023 higher certificate class.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't ever let your situation bring you down, people. Go up, look back on it, and please always just never laugh, because trust me, we are not even halfway into the conversation, but already I'm so inspired. I've been inspired just by looking at your content. I was inspired, and now I'm inspiring me even more. But now, let's get into another thing. Would you say, I would say, would you like for me to call you as an influencer or a public figure? How would you like for me to say this?
Hey. I don't know.
It's his laughter.
No, the thing is, as much as I have a huge influence on social media, I think it takes some time for people to actually credit themselves. You see, because I still don't believe whenever I'm getting something, maybe getting a gig, I still don't believe about, okay, this is me or whatsoever. So for now, I haven't accepted that category yet. I think saying I'm a content creator is better, because I'm creating content. Yeah.
Creating.
Yes.
I like how you say it. You're like,
Being an influencer, it's a different thing. Who am I influencing, first of all?
Yeah.
You see, because being an influencer, it's more like, for example, do you know Zukila Man?
Who?
Zukila Man.
Zukila man.
Zukila Man.
Nah.
You can't join my table.
I don't know that thing.
Oh,
What do you mean? Come on.
you can't join my table. Almost okay. Like it's someone. Whenever I'm doing something, I know people are gonna follow.
Oh.
You see, I can call that person an influencer because that person is influencing. You know, whenever they do something, people are gonna follow. Like it's gonna trend. People are gonna follow what they're doing. You see. For now, I can say I'm just a content creator, POV content creator.
Okay, Sisibo, you plug me with the person he's talking about, right? Because I also need to. You know what is my problem? Me, I'm there.
Are you on social media?
I'm very much active on social media.
Where?
You know what is my problem? I'm getting. Me, my problem is that I'm very loyal to an extent whereby even the people that I follow, I try to keep them as limited as I can so that I give them my full support. You get it? Now I can't be like following everyone in the country. Like if I see that they're doing similar content, maybe I have seen that person somewhere. But then if I see that they're doing something similar, then I'm just gonna pick out the best, the one that I like best, and just follow them. I don't know if that makes sense now.
I hear you.
Yeah, because these people are many. These people who are influencers. They are so.
Do you know the sound? Wow, wow. Yes.
No.
Christchella. Yo. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Me, I know. Me don't know sound. Me the sound that I don't know is and I saw it from you. I saw it from you. That's the sound that I know.
Oh, okay.
But
It's
also,
fine.
it's just that I don't want to disclose what type of content I'm into, especially there on social media. But I'm not mostly into funny stuff. Funny stuff, I'm just into like there.
Okay.
So, the reason why I was asking should I call you an influencer or a public figure, I'll call you a content creator, by the way. Would you say being a content creator made your life easier, or at some point it made it harder as a student?
I feel like it made it easier for me being a content creator because I get a lot of opportunities sometimes that I didn't even apply for. Like there are things that just come because my email is on my so there are things that just come to me and then I ask myself, it's more like I'm given things on a silver platter sometimes because some people want these things, you see, and they can't get them, but they just come to me. Yeah, so I feel like it made it easier, and also in terms of finances, you see, it's much easier for me. Not saying that I have money.
I never said you have money. you know, the guilty will always criticize themselves. The guilty will always reveal themselves. No one said you have money. No one said you have money. You are already defensive. I'm not saying
easier. Easier. I didn't say I have money.
I didn't say you have money.
You know how difficult life can be as a student.
Yeah.
Only NSFAS.
Yeah.
You know. So into letters can be around 500-600. Yeah, but you're already on 900. How much is groceries?
Yeah.
So me being a content creator now and getting the benefits of being a content creator, it made it much easier. Even the shoes that I'm wearing, I got it from this other lady.
You just got them for me?
Yeah, she said it's a gift, and then I did an unboxing video. Yeah, so those are the benefits that I'm getting. You see.
Shout out, lady. And if you see this, please get me some new shoes also. Yeah. Have you ever found your, because me, I'm always wondering, like, in terms of people who are content creators, people who are celebrities, influencers, because I feel like also me, as much as I'm not doing this podcast to be a celebrity or an influencer, I'm just doing it because I love it. But then some things are automatic.
Yeah.
You used to create content for fun, and then you just found yourself getting free shoes, getting free employees, getting some financial incentives there and there.
Yes.
You see? So I'm always wondering, have you ever found yourself in a situation where maybe you are trying to talk to a hand, or maybe just the random person. But then I think it will be more relatable if I say, have you ever tried to talk to a partner to find out that they do not know you? And when we went with that intention that like, I'm Yamkela. You see, have you ever found yourself in that situation?
You see, for me, because like in one context, going to for like in terms of a relationship.
Yeah.
No, you see, for me, like I like being with someone who is not gonna let me know that they know me from TikTok. You see, I don't like that thing. Like it's sort of a turn off for me when you're gonna tell me like we're having a conversation and I like your videos. I was watching your videos. Yeah, but don't give me those vibes.
Yeah.
You see, because like even me, like I'm always dating someone that is not big on social media, like not too much
Private account.
Yeah, about those kind of
those type
things,
of vibes,
not posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
well, that's why you would never hear me saying or posting Jolo or hearing that okay, I'm someone's ex. And also, I'm currently in a relationship now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't want you to mention her because what if someone watches this and already you are crying and then they comment there? Cry all over again. So I don't want you to mention her, but I'm so happy for you, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
I'm
much.
so happy. So like you just want a hand who is private.
Yeah.
So what if a hand knows you and like she meets you maybe in class? She knows you, that she knows that you are Yamkela. Say maybe you are talking about notes or anything.
Okay.
Are you going to restrict her? Are you going to make things harder for her to get you just because she knows you? Or you're going to make things hard?
I don't even answer to my inboxes. Some of them, like I do need to answer, but when I see about okay, this is getting somewhere, that's the end of it for me. You see, because like I don't want like a sort of engagement with someone because they were just trying a luck or trying to see if okay, am I gonna get attention from Yamkela or what? So I don't want that thing now. Someone going around, oh okay, like I was with Yamkela this past weekend and we did this and that you see. So like I always restrict, but besides of a relationship, but also because a lot of people I would say, well, okay, they want a sort of a friendship with me. So those are the things, like my conversations are always like limited. There's a wall when you're having a conversation with me, like I always put a wall because I have my own friends. I don't need more friends, but we can have a good conversation. We don't need to be we don't need to be
So tell me, your people of content creators, Niashela, or do you ask hands out or do they ask you out? What do you do? You don't ask hands out.
Like you go with the flow, with the conversation connects and you date. Like you don't need to say, can you be my girlfriend? You don't do those things lately. You don't do those things.
I feel like that.
I think it's very old fashioned
and awkward, bro.
Like you can see through the conversation where we're going.
It's clear. The mandate is clear. The mandate is clear.
Very clear.
There's no such thing. These days, there's no such thing as a wrong signal. When she's not interested. When she says, because you can't tell me that you are just feeling, especially in a space like this where everybody is busy. Unless those girls who are just bored, they just want you for vibes. That's when we can say maybe they are giving you wrong signals. But other than that, I agree with him. Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Now I want you to highlight 2 or 3 moments of each of what I'm going to mention.
Okay.
I want you to highlight like maybe 2 best reactions that you have received from fans and also 2 worst and humbling of supporters. Thank you very much, supporters. Best reactions that you have received from your supporters and also maybe 2 worst and humbling experiences or reactions that you have received from your supporters.
I think for me the best ones, I won't say 2 but I'll just like in general, the best ones, it's when someone is just very calm, and then they greet, hi Yamkela, how are you?
Yeah.
I know you from TikTok, I follow you, and then I'll just say, hi, it's nice to meet you, thank you so much for following. Yeah, well, that's it. Like something that is very quiet. Because as I have said, like I'm a very shy person, I'm a very awkward person. So my worst one is when someone's gonna scream and then people are looking at me. Yo, because yo, but I understand. You see, I understand. Some people, because even if I see a celebrity name, as much as I won't scream and do all those things, my heart is screaming, you see. So some people, they just want to show it. Yeah. So there was this one time last year, downtown, I don't know, but there's this place in downtown, they buy ShopRite. You see,
Yeah.
I was working there and I was working alone that day. Yeah, I was going to a meetup. So, as I was crossing these 4 girls were taking pictures and then they started screaming. I go, weird. Yeah, and then they were asking to take pictures.
Sound.
You see, we took pictures, I was so awkward, and then from them going through the door, people were looking at me because they were like, okay, who is this one? Who is this one? Imagine now I'm walking alone. Yo, it was like I'm gonna fall. My walk was just doing nonsense. I was like, what's happening now? You see? So I think I like it when people are just okay. Don't scream. Don't scream.
I hear you. By the way, people, if you are still here and you came this far, please click that subscribe button, comment and share with your friends, because I'm sure if you are still here, then you are definitely loving it. And I love you too, by the way. I'm here with Yamkela. We are having an episode powered by Play.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So take us through your life a bit. As a student. And because I would also like to believe that you are a graduate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, please take us through your life as a student. Yeah, and please just give us a summary of that.
Okay. So as I mentioned, I did grade 12 in 2020 during COVID, and then I had to get here 2021, 2022, and then I was admitted at South Campus, University of Campus. I was doing higher certificate in political science and psychology.
Sure.
So it's a 1-year course. It's a bridging course.
Oh.
Yeah, from South Campus to main campus.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing my degree in governance, BA in governance and political transformation. So I'm actually a first year. Again. Yeah. Again. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So that's basically all you would like us to know.
Yeah, I think that's everything people would like to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this one not just for the people, but also for you. I think we would all like to know, how do you make money off of content creation? Because us, we just watch content, and we're like, how do these people actually make money from it? How do you make money from content creation?
You see, with content creation, for me, because people are asking, okay, how do you make sure that you get gigs? How did you get to work with PowerPlay? You see, so for me, because I started last year, so on my first gig, a friend. Kofi is not a friend, but he's a fellow content creator who Ubanele Shays. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Ubanele Shays.
Yeah, Ubanele Shays, because I received an email from this agent, and then she said, hi Yamkela, I received your email from Banele Shays. Banele Shays recommended you. Yeah. So, and then that was the first paid gig that I've done. And then after that one, I think it was more like a call for others, you see. And then my biggest one, it was with Old Mushwan last year. You remember? Yeah, it was Old Mushwan last year. And then, like, you see that one, it was a recommendation, the first one.
Yeah.
So the second one, they actually sent me an email, because that's why we put emails on our bios. If you check a lot of content creators, they put emails, because there are marketing agencies that are looking for content creators. So they just send you an inbox, you see. But I see that there are some people that are reaching out to brands. Let's say if you are a fashion content creator and then you reach out to Macam or whatsoever, and then you get to work with them. You see, in my case, there was no brand that I've reached out to and then they responded back. You see, it was always them sending emails, can you please promote this for me? You see. So coming to ePlay, energy drink. So they posted around this year, this semester, they posted the agents, Tula Sunday marketing agents, they posted on their Instagram that they are looking for student ambassadors, TFS. They named the different institutions, so I applied. They didn't get back to me. I sent an email, they didn't get back to me, so I think after some time I sent an email again just to find out if they've already selected someone, and then they said no, they are still in the process of selecting someone, but we can have an interview the following day. And then we had the interview the following day. They said they're gonna respond within 3 days. They didn't respond. They responded after a week. There was that they sent me, I've been selected. They sent a contract. I signed my contract. So that's how I became a student ambassador for Play Digital.
Power player student.
I'm a power player.
Okay. You mentioned a few brands. So before we get into that one, I think it's very important to mention that opportunities will not always come to you. Sometimes you must reach out.
You must reach
You
out.
must write emails.
You must write
expose yourself, market yourself.
And also, like, you need to, like, you have your social media most of the time going, because sometimes I would receive inboxes and I see this person has a private account, only 100 followers. Like I don't understand. How do you want to be in this field if you're gonna have your account private, and then, like, you need to be, like, you won't say, well, okay, I'm only gonna start to when I got
1,000 or something.
whatever I'm looking for. You need to start now building for something that is coming, because, and I think you should do content creation because you want to and you love it, and then things will follow. Don't do it because of you want to get
free energy drinks.
Free energy drinks. You want to get gigs. Those things will come as you go. But they won't come now, because it's possible that I can have a gig this month and then the other one after 6 months. You see?
Sure.
It's my very first time that now I'm having something that is very consistent, that I know that each and every month there will be something that is coming in my pocket.
Shut up. And it's been a long time. Some people can look at it and be like, oh, you've only been in it for a year, you're already this big. But then when they come and watch this episode, they will realize that you've been in this thing since like 2017.
I've been doing this thing.
People usually watch only like the highlights of your life. Very Yamkela's highlights have started from last year. You've been seeing it since last year. And then they're like, oh, he's been in it for a year. Now you are here and I'm realizing that, oh, you've actually been in this thing longer than almost a lot of people can even.
And I've been a Facebook celeb, like I've been around. I've been a Facebook celeb. You see those funny people on Facebook. I've been there. I'm coming from there. Like, it's been a long run.
Okay. So what are the brands, organizations, or people that you really have fun working with? You can give them a shout out or anything like that, or just highlight them. His laughter gets me all the time. Your laughter is contagious.
You see, when the question is coming and you're like, hey, okay. I love working with Power Play. I have to say, I love working with you guys. And it's very nice. I can say working with a brand or getting a collaboration, it's very nice because you know you're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
But the pressure that is there because you get EQ dates, and also before you post the content, you need to send it to the manager to approve it first. So it's possible that you can do 3 times and then they say no, do it again. Fix there, fix there, fix there.
Really?
So yeah, because you get deadlines. Maybe on this day you need to submit your content, and then we'll approve it, and then you post it on this day.
Or you don't just be like, oh, I was at the
Yes,
conversation.
they will send you a brief.
Yeah.
You don't just say, okay, I'm gonna do it with this brief and then I post it.
Yeah.
You need to send to the manager first, and then they need to approve, and then that's when you're gonna post it.
Sure.
So it's very nice because you're getting paid, but at some point it can put you under pressure. Because for example, when I was promoting last year, I remember there was a time when there was a strike at South Campus. So and that day I was supposed to it was a deadline, you see. So I had to make sure that whatever I'm doing that day, I have to submit content, and they didn't approve. So I had to redo it again, you see. So sometimes it can put you under pressure, especially if you are close to exams and all those things. Yeah.
Okay. And then my other, forgive me, I always let my entries. Whenever there's something inside, I don't hold it back. I just spit it out. How much do you charge for collaborations, promotions, and also what is the most that you have ever made from one gig or a gig or a contract? You can just give, you don't have to be specific, you can just give me the price ranges, because I think it depends on the event, but
So let's say if maybe it's a small business, for example, those people that are selling dupes, and then maybe students as well. If it's a student, I charge below 1,000. If it's someone maybe that is selling, with a small business, it's less than 2,000. And then if it's a brand, it's above 7,000 for one video. And then
hear me out. Hear me out. Somebody give me a memorandum of how to create content. Hear me out. These people are making money for sure.
But then you don't always receive e-brands.
No.
And also it goes with how is your social media going? Because they go with engagements, analytics, but how is it? Because it's possible that with my following that I have, I can get likes less than 1K, or even less than 500. It depends how is your account going, you see. For example, I can't charge people let's say 9,000 while I see my account is just low. I need to reduce the rates, you see.
According to your level of influence.
Yes, my engagement, what is happening now, you see. Because there are times whereby, each and every video I'm posting, it's just trending. And then there are times whereby none of them are trending, you see. So I need to be fair, you see. And then the highest amount I've made so far, it was 25,000 for 3 videos.
I'm going to speak and
I'm hoping.
I'm going to speak
I'm
and it's
hoping.
going I'm going to speak and you're going to say I don't have money.
I don't have money. That was then.
I'm not saying you have money.
I don't have money.
I'm not saying you have money,
I don't have money.
No, but hear me out. Hear me out. This energy drink is so nice.
but then like this guys, I'm just hoping that I get more.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, but otherwise, shame. We don't have money, guys.
Yeah. So in terms of the charges and rate and everything, is it something? The prices, the rates, do you charge them from the top of your head, or do you calculate them individually, or do you have someone who works out the numbers for you, and then they say, okay, this is paid, let's charge them this much?
I decide on how much I want to charge someone, but I'm always open for
Offers.
what's the word? Like we can have an
Negotiation.
agreement,
Okay.
but that's not the word I wanted. But we can agree on a certain price.
Like
Let's
you can
say,
negotiate.
yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
We can negotiate about, okay, I can't do this. We can meet halfway.
Yeah.
You see, sort of halfway, because like I can't be charging a student like a lot of money.
Yeah.
I need to be fair. But even the money that I'm charging students, they still complain. Because a lot of people, I think they undermine what we're doing as content creators. They don't understand that with the following that we have now, we worked so hard for it. And also, if you are selling something, your sneakers, maybe they are 1.5, and then you expect to pay me 200. One person, you've already replaced the money that you paid me. What am I getting? You see, because 200 is nothing.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
so I need to understand. I need to say, okay, what are you selling? And I don't just take people's money. For example, there are people that will tell me, okay, can you please promote for me? I'm selling this, I'm selling that, and I'll tell them, okay, please send me one of your products so that I can promote for you. Because if I'm gonna promote with pictures, it's possible that you won't get anyone that is gonna buy from you, because people believe it when they see something. You see, I can't say maybe I'm promoting your weaves, but I don't have them here as display.
Maybe you can wear them, make the video.
Yes, because I once did with one person, and then she did get customers. So if you're gonna say you're gonna give me pictures for me to promote with pictures, it's not gonna benefit you. But if you want it that way, you can send the money, I will promote for you.
Yeah.
But I'm not promising that you'll get customers, you see. And also I explained to people that me promoting for you, it's not me finding you customers. It's possible that you won't get any. Starting a business is taking a risk at some point. So if you pay me and you don't get people, don't come to me and complain and cry for your money. You're paying me. I've done my work by posting, being creative and posting. You see, my work is to post on my social media. That's what you're paying for. Not me recruiting for you. You see,
And then another important thing there. As much as you are doing a bridging course, right? As much as you are a student, would you like to see yourself working for a living, saving for your career that you would have graduated for, or would you like to do content for a living?
Shem, I would like to do content for a living.
That's just it.
Sorry. I would like to do content for a living. Who just gets 25,000 G for 3 videos? Imagine. You see? Then why would I go and sit 9 to 5 every month? You see, like if it works, because with me, my content is mostly on POVs. And the reason being, not because I don't want to do other things like the vlogs, the cleaning vlogs and everything. I know I can do editing and all those things, but now it's because now I'm staying like in a complex, and we share a kitchen, I share a room. You see, you sort of need to respect other people's spaces as well. And that's the only thing that is holding me from doing that. You see,
Poppy will come for you.
because I'll be, beside that, it also goes to me being an awkward person, being shy, because I'm always in my room. Even with my roommate, like we don't really chat. We're only greeting each other. We're not fighting. We are good roommates, but we're not chatting. Like we don't have conversations, because in my room, quiet, I'm always on my phone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
And then, who is your role model in the industry, and what inspires you about them?
Have role models.
You are him. You are role model.
Is that normal? It's normal not
You
to
did
have
say
a role
you are
model.
awkward, so I take it. You did say you are awkward, so I
Yeah, like I don't think I have a role model.
you are just out there doing what you do.
But there are people that, I know, man, I don't have a role model. What is a role model? I don't know what's a role model.
For instance, you are one of my role models. People who you look up to and people who you would like to be like. It can be in terms of how they carry themselves, the work that they are doing, or their values as people, as individuals, what they value. Just be like, yo, Yamkela is a church-going person, but he still manages to be a DJ. Maybe something like that. I really do value that.
Okay, I can say I want to be hardworking like Grace Montland.
Yeah. Shout out. And also before we wrap it up,
and also, you know, there's this app called Humans, whereby you can also get campaigns there.
Okay.
It's an app for influencers. You have to have, I think, a minimum of 10,000 followers on Instagram to qualify for more campaigns. But I haven't received any campaigns from there, and I understand because my content is mostly on POVs, you see. And Grace is one of the people that introduced the app to me.
Okay.
Grace is a big content creator.
Sure.
And I didn't know her until she sent me an email.
Sure.
Hi, Yamkela, I think you have potential to
make it out here as well.
like I think you have potential to participate in this DSTV content creation awards that are happening each and every year. So she sent me a link. Please sign up there so that you can be nominated as well, Yamkela. But that was last year. Unfortunately, I was not nominated. And also, she introduced the app to me. You see, like, that's when I started knowing of Grace Montland, because I've never seen her on my TikTok, on my Instagram until then. And her content, like, she's the best. You need to check on her channel.
I'll definitely.
Please.
And then, what words can you leave us as Nick Conversations? Me and my team, I think I introduced you to them. What words can you leave to us, especially since we are still new? I think we started in March doing this thing. I tried to reach out to you at that time. We were still new, and I'm glad you pulled up now, because at least now we try to improve the audio quality, camera quality. But then, we are still new into this thing. What words can you give us, especially when we are trying to get into this field?
One thing I can say, it's all about consistency, because, like I would say, because sometimes you would find that, okay, you just do this thing, but it seems like it's not moving. Yeah. But the only thing that's gonna keep you growing is you being consistent. You see, you being consistent and also making sure that, likes or not, you're gonna push it. You see, it's a matter of pushing. It's a matter of pushing.
Operations, as I always say, operations.
It's a matter of pushing. I think that's the only thing I can say to grow. In the media space.
And then this episode was powered by Play People. I said I'm going to explain why this setup is like this. Yamkela brought us some Play energy drinks. Shout out to you for that. Anyways, that you would like to leave for both our audiences, because I believe they will both be here. They would also like to know more about you. Anyways, that you would like to give to both our audiences before we wrap it up. And also, please do share how people can they reach out to you. Can it be an organization, brand? How do they reach out to you? How do you prefer for them to reach out to you?
Guys, you can just find me on Instagram. It's Yamkela Vakele, TikTok Yamkela Vakele, and also on Facebook. Please don't inbox in intentions of getting a relationship.
Yeah, you may clear that you are taking.
I think that's all I have.
That's all you have.
Yes.
Please tell them to subscribe. Maybe they'll hear you better.
Please, guys, do subscribe.
Voice, tell them to subscribe.
Please, guys, do subscribe on this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If you don't, me and you are gonna fight.
And if you do subscribe, do the right things. Subscribe to Nick D Conversations. Follow Yamkela Vakele on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yes.
Follow Nick D Conversations on all social media platforms. Those who do not have any social media platforms, is WhatsApp a social media platform, or it's just a social platform?
I don't know. But now we have channels and everything on WhatsApp.
Exactly.
So we can call it a social media platform as well.
Yeah. For those who don't have Instagram and Facebook, why are you looking at me? I'm going to mention those who don't. Innocentia doesn't have Instagram. You know what I always tell her? I always say Innocentia was born in 1980, but she was only discovered in the 2000s. Because who doesn't have Instagram, bro? Like, but
even my friend doesn't have Instagram.
This gentleman, man, we should force him to make Instagram. Because look at you making 25k off of Instagram, making all these things, all on social media, just by doing what you love.
You're gonna get me marked, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna get me marked.
Man,
why are you mentioning the 25k? It was a prank, guys. It was a joke.
Innocentia, if we had guns, were we going to let him leave? I was not going anywhere. They were Innocentia. But yeah, people, please do like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends so that they can also come and watch this wonderful episode. If you are still here, I'm guessing that you did love it. Show us love. We love you, people. Do interact with us on all social media platforms. Instagram, I'm there. It's Nico_Nicolax. TikTok and Facebook, the conversations. Our WhatsApp channel link is in the bio. There we have a link to all our social media platforms. Other than that, I feel so powered. Let's go and play. Shout out.
Company,
It's breezy.
Working on myself, I need to shine. Shorty falling in love with a star. Nike on my kicks, I need a ball. Missing on that ass, I got a call. Baby, come and tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me. Maybe you could talk to me. Anything, baby, would you shine with me? Side with me. Girl, I know it's dangerous, I need your company. Baby, tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me. Maybe you could talk to me. Anything, baby, would you shine with me? Side with me. Girl, I know it's dangerous, I need your company.